Have you met your soulmate? You may have heard about soulmates, but do you know what a true soulmate really is? Well, we're about to tell you. We'll explain everything from karmic soulmates and twin flames to how to find your romantic life partner if you haven't already. So hang on tight, this one's gonna be a bumpy ride. What is a soulmate? A soulmate is your best friend, lover and perfect match. As the name suggests, soulmates are people who are meant to be with each other. They're the ones who complete you and make you feel happy in life. A soulmate relationship can last forever if both partners stay loyal and committed to each other throughout their lives. Soulmates have similar interests, goals, and aspirations as yours. They understand what makes you tick without having to explain every detail about yourself because they already know it. They are able to get along with others easily because of the positive energy that radiates from within them, which makes them naturally charismatic people who can easily make friends wherever they go in life, and this includes work. Types of soulmates. 1. Soul partners. A soul partner is your other half, the person who completes you. It's someone with whom you have an instant connection and with whom you share a deep spiritual connection. They may not be your lover, but it's possible, but they are definitely your best friend and confidant. Soulmates often come into our lives to help us spiritually grow, make us laugh, or to show us what we need in life, and then they leave again when their purpose has been fulfilled. However, not everyone believes that there's only one soulmate for each of us on this planet or even in this lifetime at all times. Some people believe that our soulmates change throughout different phases of our lives. Others say that there are many soul partners out there for each of us. Therefore, these relationships can sometimes be confusing when it comes to determining whether you're truly compatible with someone else, or whether they're just another false start. After all, you can't really know if someone is truly meant for you until both parties have figured out what makes them happy and fulfilled as individuals first before seeking out another relationship together. 2. Romantic soulmates. You know when you meet someone and feel like they already know everything about you? That's what it feels like to have a romantic soulmate in your life. They are so deeply connected to your soul that they seem familiar even though you have just met them. Your connection with them can be so strong that it leaves other people wondering how exactly it happened when there was no physical attraction between the two of you. Your souls recognize each other, feel at home with each other, and become inseparable from the moment they meet. When two people share this kind of connection, their relationship is one of true love and adoration for one another no matter what happens in life or how far apart they may separate geographically. 3. Karmic soulmate. Karmic soulmates are connected by a past life. These people may not have met before, but they share a strong connection because of their karmic ties. This can be romantic or platonic and don't have to be the same gender or race as you. 4. Companion soulmates. Companion soulmates are like best friends, and they're there for each other through thick and thin. They are kind, supportive, and understanding, but not clingy. These aren't the types of people who need constant validation. They know their own self-worth. Their goal is to help you become a better version of yourself rather than change themselves in order to please you. Companion soulmates will never act as if their happiness depends solely on yours. Instead, their joy comes from seeing your happiness first. Twin flames versus soulmates. A twin flame has the same characteristics or traits as you while a soulmate completes you. Let's take, for example, you have a lit candle that's already burning. When you bring a fresh candle and light it from the already lit candle, that's a twin flame because they are basically the same flame. While a soulmate is the wax because the wax and the flame together makes up the candle. Not every relationship is a twin flame connection. You might have heard the term soulmate before, but do you know how to tell if your relationship is a true soulmate connection? Soulmates are two people who are deeply connected and meant to be together forever. They're often compared to twins because of their deep spiritual bond and a shared sense of self. However, not every soulmate will experience this kind of intense connection with their partner, just like not every twin has identical DNA. Signs you've met your soulmate. If you're wondering whether or not you've met your soulmate, take a look at these signs. 1. You can't stop thinking about them and want to spend every second with them. 2. You feel like you've known them for years, even though it's only been a few months. 3. You feel like you were put on this earth to be with them. 4. They make you a better person and your friends love them too. 5. You laugh at their jokes and they laugh at yours, even if they're not all that funny. 6. They make you want to be better than you are, but they still love you when you're not perfect, and who is? 7. You never have to worry about being judged or put down by this person, because they think the world of you no matter what, and so do their friends. 8. When things aren't going well for either of you, it feels like a team effort to get through it together instead of blaming each other for screwing up a date, or letting work stress get in the way of doing something fun together as a couple, because that's just not an option for this relationship. 9. There's no competition between this couple when it comes to doing things together. They're just happy being together no matter what the activity looks like on paper or Instagram. 10. An intense feeling of lightness when you're around them, and vice versa. 11. This can feel like being on cloud 9, or just walking around in perpetual sunlight. 13. You'll feel so happy and comfortable being together that it's hard for anything bad to bother either one of you while together in person or online, over text. The best part about this symptom is knowing it doesn't require any effort on either side because it simply happens naturally when two people are meant for each other. There's no effort required on anyone's part except enjoying each other's company while together. 14. A natural ability not only to understand each other's thoughts without speaking but actually to communicate without words at all. Having conversations without needing words means that there aren't any barriers between mindsets, which allows for more intimate understanding, which leads directly to deeper empathy levels between two individuals who share similar thought sets due to having similar social backgrounds, etc. 15. You feel like they've been a part of your life forever. If you can't remember what it was like before meeting them, that's because they were always there. 16. They fit into your life and make everything better. You belong with them physically, emotionally and spiritually, and vice versa. 17. The two of you are so connected that it feels as though every thought is shared between the two of you. This connection also means that when something happens to one person in the relationship, both people feel it strongly because they're connected on such an intimate level. 18. They make each other stronger individuals than they would be apart from one another or with someone else by their side instead, even if the latter wasn't possible. This is especially true for introverts who feel more confident about themselves when spending time around their partner than when alone because they know how much their relationship means to both parties involved in it. Being together makes each person happier than he or she could ever be without his/her partner around 24/7. How to find your soulmate or twin flame. The best advice I can give is that you focus on your self-discovery and development. When you're divinely aligned with your soul's purpose, you'll naturally gravitate towards all your soul connections. Conclusion: if you're still on the lookout for your soulmate, remember that it's never too late to find them. But if you already have a partner whom you think might be your soulmate, then don't wait another second to take their hand in marriage. As long as both of you are ready for this step and willing to commit yourselves fully to each other, there is nothing stopping either of these unions from becoming legal realities. The best thing about this type of love is that it's not something that's easily broken. It can't be undone by anyone else or anything else, it just is because it always has been. You're meant to be together, and the only way you'll ever break up with each other is if one of you dies, and even then, there are no guarantees. Thanks for watching, brought to you by Conscious Identity. Click the website link in the bio to learn more and change your life positively. OSA.